welcome to This Thing's Got Problems. And the thing that has problems today, other than myself, because I got a freaking snowed, man. Okay, so I get to take care of that. But the thing that actually has problems, excuse me, doggy, stay right there, good girl. The thing that has problems today is my wife's car needs an oil change. So, don't die, almost died right there. So we're not working on the C10 today. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna clear this driveway out. I'm gonna do the oil change, and you are going to see a video on, give me a second, hard to multitask. You are going to see, ow, truck, a video on a 2021 Heritage Softail, you know, the weird frame kind, the kind with the mono shock. What was that? What I just do? It's paint. It needs help, a lot of help. Swirls, scratches, scuffs, all the things. So you're going to see that. I am going to do house maintenance, car things, and we'll get back to this guy probably next week or not. I don't know. We could also be working on a Belvedere next week, which is also a pretty good possibility. Okay, so let's get you over to the bike and show you how that's all going to get fixed up and looking good. And I am going to get to work on this stuff that will not interest you even a little bit. Cool? See you later. All right, here we go. We have a 2021, I believe, Heritage Softail Classic. Classic? I'm not sure. It is a Heritage. It's all I know. It's the new frame. It's all, you know, the weirdy, gotta pull the dipstick out of the oil tank to get your battery out type of deal. But you're looking at the paint right now. This is the thing we're going to focus on, and this is, whoo, it's not that old of a bike. What happened to this poor thing? Take a little gander here. Scuffed, scratched, scraped, ridden through, I don't know, a forest full of sticks with SOS pads hanging off the end of them. I don't know, but this thing's clearly never been washed. It's been kind of just, I don't know if I'd say abused, because it seems to run fine. Oil was good. It looked like it had its maintenance, but visually, no one really gave a damn. So this is kind of the result of that. It looks like it sat outside, didn't have a garage. So this is what we're working with right now. Gonna try to bring this back to some showroom quality look here. And the first thing I do is I get the bike nude, start stripping her down. Get that out of there. You got these little extra nuts that hold the, uh-oh. So we have movement here. That shouldn't be. And that's about to drop onto the wheel from the fender. Just goodbye. Get some of these right here. They're little plastic nylon retaining washer deals. They're very cheap, you know, and I like to lose the seat screw, let that fall. Don't worry, got a quick way to put that back in, but I like an easy way of getting the buffing wheel over everything and not bouncing across, you know, a seat screw stud or something like that. This is all relatively simple stuff to get off the tank without hurting anything. Anyone can do this. We're going to start with the fast correcting cream. Let's go to the time lapse here. I'm going to start off, I believe I started with a orange foam pad, and then I thought, you know what, this isn't cutting it. Literally, let's move on to the wool. Go a step back, really. It's a harsher pad, and it's going to do more work quicker. I really get it in there. Let it eat. It's going to look swirly. It's going to look like you messed the paint up, but it's already messed up. You're not going to make it worse than it already is. Unless you burn it, but then you got to be really cranking on the RPMs. And the way you're seeing the compound, that's kind of how you want it. Right here, there's a comparison. You can see how it's very swirly. That's fine. Absolutely normal. let it roll that way. We're going to take care of that in the next step, but it's not like that first step. Correcting cream, that's kind of, it's not as harsh as the fast correcting. So went back to the orange pad, which is a cutting pad, by the way, if I haven't mentioned that, and go over everything all over again. That's going to get rid of those swirls from that first step. All right, now we're going to hit up the polishing pad. It's pretty much anything black, I think universally is a polishing pad, at least for the most part, from what I've seen buying anything off of Amazon or anything like that. The orange, the white, those kind of flip every now and then. One might be polishing, one might be correcting. You really got to read before you buy those, depending on the brand. Just give her, just go back over it. This is a fun step. This is polishing. You're not going to do any damage here. This is just making it shiny, the thing we all want. Now I'm trying to do this with one hand just to show you. There's my dog whimpering in the background because she wants attention. So I'm trying a new wax here. This is Adam's buttery wax. And I put way too much on this pad, enough to really do the entire bike. So it goes a long way. It's not that expensive, and apparently it's going to last you for a while. If you got, a dually or a camper, you apparently only need one bottle for the rest of your natural life. Stuff actually works really good. I just wanted to try something new to just see how other brands are doing things, and it dries pretty nice and it wipes off pretty good. Oh yeah, let's do the slow motion, the reveal. So clean and yet feels so dirty. All right, that's enough of that. Just playing around, people, just playing around. There's the result you want. There's still a little bit of the waxy residue haze. I didn't wipe off any of the polish beforehand, which I don't know if I mentioned was Griot's Perfecting Cream. Here's the easy way to get that little nut stud deal thing back in there. It's going up. Next stop, fender. Pull it through, line up your little notch deal, have your plastic seat clip ready. This is just cheap plastic ribbon. You just rip it right through and you're done. And I used the same method. I just tied it around a stud there and pulled it through and put those little nylon things back to where they should be, so when you pull your seat off, it doesn't fall. That also retains your wiring harness up under there. Kind of should stay. So here you go. Threw a little wash down on this thing. I pretty much dipped it in anything that was, any type of chemical that was going to cause smoke. When mixed is basically what I did. All dangerous. Do you guys want to see that? Do you want to see a beginning to end thing? Comments, let me know. But there she is, chrome all polished up, paint all polished up, new saddlebags, because who knows what the hell happened to the last ones. They were shredded by what appeared to be a wild boar. And yeah, there you go. It's all clean. Look at that tank. Love that color. It's like kind of a retro. I feel like that would be on like an old 50 Chevy. Dig it. And there she is outside, and there's no sun there, so it didn't really benefit me at all to taking that photo. So we're done. All right, thanks so much for stopping by and checking out the channel. If you could subscribe, that would be awesome. Would appreciate it very much. Hit that little bell thing. I don't know what it does, but it's probably good. And we will see you next time. Goodbye.